Hi,
Good
are you able
evening.
to hear me?
Yes,
All right, then. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm also good. Thanks for asking. How was your day?
It was good. How was your day?
My day was also good. That's very sweet of you to ask. Anything that became highlight of your day?
Today, no.
If you had to pick something, anything which was the best part of the day so far.
So far, nothing yet. I was studying from, from the morning.
All right. What are you studying?
I have exams to attend, so I was busy preparing for the exam.
All right. Okay. I hope your exams go well.
Thank you.
All right. So I see this is your second session. How was your first session?
Yeah, it was great.
All right. Nice. Did any feedback come out of the session that you want to work on?
Yeah, the tutor told that I should work on my grammar relating to tenses.
What particular part of grammar? Because grammar is also very vast.
Yeah, relating to tenses.
Are related to 10. Okay, so we'll try to focus on that in the session. Now, the topic that we have for the day is food in restaurants. Are you interested in talking about it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, how often do you go out to eat?
Um, I think in a month we will go twice or thrice.
Okay. All right. I'll put in one correction for you. So, excuse me. When we talk about something that we do on a daily basis, like our routine, our habits, anything which is common, anything which is regular, like our likes and our dislikes, all those things are spoken in simple present tense. So now instead of saying that every month we will go at least twice, you should say everything we go at least twice. Every month we go twice. Not will, because this is something again which is your routine, right? Almost common and regular. So simple present tense. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So which are some of your favorite places to go to?
Um, there are a few restaurants near my house. My favorite one is Alri's restaurant, which is non-veg based.
Okay. All right. What do you like eating there, or what do you like about the place?
I like to eat Szechuan fried rice, which is popular in the restaurant, and other thing is that I like naans.
All right. Okay. And what do you like about the restaurant? Do you like its ambience? Do you like their service?
Uh, I like its ambience, and its service is so.
All right. Okay. Now, uh, let's see what else can we pick up from here. Okay. What are your food habits like? Would you consider your food habits healthy or unhealthy?
Uh, I consider it both healthy and unhealthy, but my mother tells it you always eat junk food, try eating green vegetables. So
Okay.
I consider it unhealthy.
Okay. All right. So, what are some healthy things that you like eating? Like I, for example, really enjoy eating. I mean, I eat healthy primarily. So, but among healthy things also, I like eating khichdi a lot, which a lot of people don't like. Or I like oats a lot. What do you like among healthy things?
Um in healthy things, relating to vegetable, I like carrot a lot, and carrot and potato.
And potato. All right, that's nice. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is, I'd like to take up an activity with you. Will you be please able to tell me your daily routine from morning to night with as many details as you can.
Every morning I wake up at no, it's not six
You're going
thirty.
correct. It's correct, yeah.
Okay, I wake up at 6:30. Rest for a while, like 15 minutes, and I brush my teeth, drink some water, and freshen up. Uh, at the time of 7:30, I will eat my breakfast and go to school. After going, it will be eight period till 3:30 and an evening class, evening session. After that, I return to home at 6 o'clock.
You come
After
back home
that,
by 6.
yeah.
That's very late for school, no?
Yeah, evening class, it might extend for few minutes. It's
Uh-huh.
normally school ends at 3:30. The evening session is
Yeah.
for 1 hour or 1.5 hours. So it gets pretty late before I
Yeah, but
reach
it's also
the.
very tiring, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
After I reach home, I'll rest for a while because some morning I have been studying, so I will take
Yeah.
a rest. And after that, I'll do my homework, play with my brother, eat, and sleep.
All right. Okay. Very well done. Just two mistakes. You said I'll take rest or I'll play with my brother. However, we'll say I take rest and I sleep with my brother because it's a part of your routine, right? Every
Yeah.
day. So we won't say will. Right? That was the
Okay.
purpose of the activity. But you did really well other than just these two sentences. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So how was your last weekend? Did you do anything
Uh,
special? Anything different?
Last weekend, no, nothing special because
Okay.
the past week I have been attending exams. It's full of studying.
Yeah.
So I could not do anything special.
All right. What is your approach towards exams? How do you like to study, or what method of studying for exams works the best for you?
Uh, I like to study, not. I'll read aloud so that it will be in my mind
Not I
for.
read aloud again. I read aloud. This is also common, no? This is your habit. So not I'll.
I read aloud.
I read aloud.
I
Hmm.
read aloud so that it will stay in my mind, and I will see. Sorry. Uh,
I practice.
I practice writing if it's not getting into the mind.
All right. Yeah, that works for me as well. I remember one of my teachers told this to me. I'm not sure if it was, I think it must have been just her. She probably made something up. But she said that usually we write from our right hand. No, mostly we have more right uh,
Yeah,
hand
yeah,
people
yeah,
than
yeah.
left hand people. So the nerve in our in our index finger is connected to our brain directly. So when we write, it gets registered in our mind very quickly. So she said this to me when we were 12 or 13. And so we believed in it and we always wrote.
My habit of writing was implanted in me by my mother. She told to write and practice.
Okay.
If you write, it will be equivalent to reading 100 times. So she told to write.
Right. No, I think we do remember when we write. So we don't just remember what we're writing, we also remember the picture of us writing it or what was happening around us. So we make associations and then in exam we can remember through it. So yeah, good. Um, all right. When was the last time that you went out or had like a special or a fun day?
Uh, Sunday, I think it would be with my friends. We went on a picnic to an amusement park.
Okay. Will you be able to tell me about it in detail?
It was a one-day picnic in a school, conducted in a school. So we went to an amusement park named Queensland. It was, I think, 1.5 hour traveling duration. And after we reached there, we divided into groups and went on rides. Uh,
Okay.
um, Out of those rides, my favorite one was the roller coaster and a ride called Free Fall. We'll go high up in the air and
Okay.
we'll just fall. So
Okay.
yeah, it was exciting.
Hmm.
After that, we went to a swimming pool inside the amusement park.
Okay.
Stayed there for at least 2.5 hours. We were playing in water for at least 2.5 hours, and we returned to school.
Uh-huh.
That's it for the amusement park. It was nice.
All right. Okay, that's wonderful. So the reason I took up this particular activity from you was because I wanted to check your past tense, and that is also correct. So I personally think your tenses are mostly correct. There's no problem per se. You do have a habit of saying "I'll" a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah. We'll try to work on it a little. Remove your "I'll" because we barely talk about future anyway, right? So future tense is
Yeah.
least used. We either talk about past or we talk about present.
Definitely.
So try to eradicate "I'll"
I'll.
from your mind because I think it more than tense, it comes out as a habit, right? So just that. Otherwise, I do not see any problem in your tenses, Rishik.
Okay.
Nothing else. Okay. Anything you want to know from me or you want to ask?
Uh, Not uh, nothing that I would like to. I would like to know about idioms.
So idioms are not used very commonly. Okay. Even in general language, idioms aren't used. The only use that comes for idioms is, let's say, if you're preparing for IELTS, which is an exam you give if you, which is an exam you take if you want to go out, go abroad to work or to study. That is the only place where idioms matter a little because they give importance to it. Otherwise, in general conversation, even if you go out, idioms are not used. What are used instead a little more are phrases. Idioms and phrases are different, right? Idioms are more metaphorical. For example, oh, this task is like a boiling frog. Doesn't make
Uh,
sense. It's an idiom. Boiling frog means that this task keeps getting worse, and you won't be able to see when it will go out of your hand, because frogs slip out of your hand.
yeah.
So that is where
Yeah.
it comes from. But nobody says that. Okay. Uh, what people do say sometimes that, oh, this seems like a pickle, which means
Yeah.
that this is a very tricky situation. Okay. So more than idioms, if you do want to focus on phrases. Okay.
Okay.
Idioms are not used academically because you're still in school and you have probably a lot of opportunities to write. So maybe learn a couple of idioms which you might learn in your literature book. So you don't have to go anywhere else for that. Phrases you might learn. Okay, like for example, catching off guard. Catching
Uh,
off guard means to surprise somebody. Like, you weren't prepared to tell me about your
yeah.
picnic experience. I caught you off guard. It's a pickle. Whatever sails your boat, which means whatever method works for you. Whatever sails your boat. SAILS. So,
Whatever solution.
for example, you say no. I think writing and reading is the best method to study, and I say no. Writing and no, reading and speaking is the best method. So you say, yeah, I mean, but whatever sails your boat eventually, which means whatever works for you, right? Similarly, another phrase is each to their own. Each to their own also has a similar meaning. Okay. Which means, everybody has their own methods of working. So each to their own,
Okay.
right? At the top of my head is another phrase,
Uh,
right?
uh, uh,
Which means
I
that at
made it.
least right now, like at the top of my head, I can think of only a few phrases,
Okay.
right? Or words like spitballing. Do you know the meaning of spitballing?
It's falling.
Spitballing is basically, suppose your teacher puts you all in a group to discuss about something, that you have to write a play. Literature, English and Hindi, have a lot of such exercises that you have to prepare a skit. So you all sit in a group and then you're just spitballing. Basically, you're throwing that we can do a play on this, we can make a play on this. Basically, throwing in ideas for discussion. So that is
Okay.
spitballing. So your teacher asks you, so have you decided anything yet? No, ma'am, we're still spitballing. We're still brainstorming.
Okay.
Spitballing, right? Um, yeah, I mean, I can think of only these right now without
Okay.
context. But phrases
Okay.
more than idioms. Idioms are not that helpful. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Or let me take a rain check. For example, your friend asks you, hey, do you want to go out? So you say,
Uh,
I do, but let me take a rain check, which means let's see if I have anything else to do or not. Or let me ask
okay.
my mother maybe. So that means, which means let me give you confirmation. That means let me take a rain check. Okay,
Okay.
or I'll have to take a rain check before confirming it to you. So phrases, I think I've told you many right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so these are very common phrases. You can incorporate it in your language. Okay,
Okay.
and you're a good speaker. Don't worry. Focus on your exams. Have fun. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Rishik. Do give me feedback after the session's over, and all the
Yeah.
best for your exams.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Have a good day.
Thank you.